Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmith Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, it has finally been released. After a few delays, they finally managed to get it out on the market, and that means that it's time for us to have a regular playthrough of this game. So as you might understand and have noticed, that means that the Outer Worlds is gonna be put on hold. I kinda expected this to have happened, or rather to happen. It's a little bit sad. I am liking the Outer Worlds playthrough, but this takes precedence for many reasons. And this is also an important game, I think, and as such I think that I need to go over a few things here before we start. Now, one thing is, how excited am I about this game? Well, for the most part I'm excited about this game for hype reasons. This game has absolutely been hyped up quite a lot. Nothing bad about that, but you have to be a little bit careful with just how excited you get just from that. Now, I've managed to stay clear of basically any information about this game. Like, literally any information. I've seen the very first, like, E3 trailer. I remember a segment of someone being inside a building doing something. I don't really remember. There was also this one guy going up to some, I would assume, like, gang members. I don't know if it was in a bar or in a car or something. That's vaguely something I remember. And obviously I also remember Keanu Reeves, who's in this game. Well, yeah. Not Keanu Reeves as a person is in the game, but the actor Keanu Reeves is portraying one of the people in this game. You know, which in itself is pretty damn cool. But yeah, I've actively shielded myself from knowing basically anything about this game. I almost don't even know what character setup is like. Is there character setup? Are we playing a specific character, or are we making our very own name with, you know, your own name, etc, etc? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea about basically anything about this game. I don't even know if it is actually open world. It's about that level of knowledge that I have about this game. And that is exactly how I want this to be. I want to go into this game completely blind, basically. And that is what I'm gonna do. Now, as for me and the idea of this game, here's the thing. This game could potentially be the best Cyberpunk game that has ever been released, as well as setting a tone, I think, for like the level of what's the word I'm looking for? The level of perfection, I'm almost saying here, that we come to expect of games in the 2020s. This game has all the chances and abilities to be that game. Now, the reason why we're saying that, and I'm saying we, because there's a lot of people saying this, is because it's produced by CD Projekt Red, the studio that gave us the Witcher series. But here's the thing, and this is very personal for me. I haven't played Witcher 1 and 2, and looking at some of the videos for that, I'm kind of okay with that. It doesn't seem exactly like the kind of games I would like to play. The only reason why I would like to play it is because of, you know, the story, to know more about the stuff that's happening in Witcher 3, because it's absolutely dependent on the previous games. Not dependent on you being able to play Witcher 3, but just understanding some of the characters, etc, etc. Now, I have played Witcher 3. I've started the game 2 times, and I've basically gone about the same amount of hours into both those playthroughs before I actually get so bored with the game that I stop playing. And that is a thing to think about in, like, going into Cyberpunk as well. See, there are two main reasons why I've stopped playing The Witcher 3, and it goes basically the same for both times. First thing is that there's a lot of stuff to do, and I am a completionist. And being a completionist means that I I want to pick up everything, I'm going to do everything, etc., etc. And The Witcher 3 offers a lot of stuff. Maybe not exactly as much as, let's say, an Assassin's Creed game, but still quite a lot of stuff. Not just only random locations on the map where you can find treasure, but a lot of side quests. We have the whole Gwent minigame that can take up a lot of time. So there's a lot of stuff to do in the game. The second reason why I stopped playing the game is because of cutscenes. And that might seem like a small thing in itself, but there's a lot of cutscenes in the game. And generally speaking, they're slow. They're really slow. The game, in fact, in itself is really, really slow. Which is something that when you start to sink 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours into the game, it starts to take a toll on you. And that is exactly what happened to me. And that sort of leads us into Cyberpunk 2077 and sort of what my expectations are of this game, because I absolutely have expectations. Some are good, some are bad, or rather my expectations are that some things will be good and some things will be bad, and I'm strictly talking personally here now. I'm not saying objectively good or bad, I'm talking about how I will perceive the game. Some of the good games, obviously, good expectations, is that I expect a really well thought out, really in-depth cyberpunk world. We have a city, Night City. I know as much about the game at least. And I fully expect it to be full of really interesting characters, hopefully a bit of lore, etc. And yeah, I just feel that this could be the Cyberpunk game. There are a lot of Cyberpunk games. Like so many Cyberpunk games. But generally speaking, many of them are sort of niched. Like, I've had both Cloudpunk and Ghost Runner on this channel, but those are very small games in comparison to what I believe that this game will be. And that is something that I'm really looking forward to. Like, the first large open world, again, I think that is open world, the first large open world Cyberpunk game with a really in-depth culture in it. I don't know exactly how they've set it up, obviously. I sort of hope that there's going to be a little bit of what's that word or name? Oh, I'm stumbling on the names here. That's perfect. Never mind. I'm sort of hoping that we are going to see. I'm going to use the word biomes, but what we're talking about are like different parts of this city. Some parts are going to be more slum-like, but probably a little bit more, as you would say, down to earth. But then you will have the other parts of town where you have the more clean-cut persons. And I fully expect us to be visiting both of those areas in this playthrough. So that's one of the good things. I also hope that the role-playing elements of the game is really good as well. I mean, The Witcher 3 is The Witcher 3. There's chances for you to roleplay a little bit, but for the most part you can't really, because Geralt is Geralt. And Geralt does what Geralt do, and doesn't really matter what you choose, but you are in control a little bit at least. I hope that we are going to be in control in this game, at least as much as possible. Depending on how that works out, I will most likely RP a little bit. That is absolutely true. I will try, we're going to go over that when I create the character, because yes, I do think that we are creating a character. I think we are. Now, the expectations that are going to maybe be a bad thing, or rather the things that I expect to be bad, is, as you might have understood it, the size of it all. See, I fully expect them to have created a really massive game, not just a really extensive main story, but a lot of side quests, most likely some stuff that we can pick up, etc., etc. And yeah, that can be an issue for me personally. As for this series, depending on how everything turns out, because as I said, I don't exactly know what we're gonna expect in the game. There might actually be a situation where I don't record some things. I'm gonna be playing the game a little bit off cam to sort of finish up certain stuff that isn't necessarily interesting for you to watch. But I don't know exactly how that's gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna just run the main story on the series. I'm absolutely gonna do side quests, etc., etc. So it all depends on how the game plays. So other than that, I think that we are pretty much good to go. I've gone over the settings a little bit, and there are some interesting settings that you can change. One of the good ones, really good ones, is that you can censor nudity. So I don't have to do that myself. That's a really good one. And also the obvious one, which is to block out copyrighted music. That's also a really good one. Other than that, I've actually turned off damage on enemies, because that was on by default, and I don't necessarily want it. However, if there are no health bars on enemies, I might have to turn it on, because that could be a little bit weird if I don't know anything about my enemy's health. We'll see about that. Other than that, I'm also really happy to have a new computer, because that means that I can put the graphics settings up to pretty damn high. We'll see when I get into the game if I have to change anything. I want to be at 60 FPS as much as possible. So if I have to make changes to see that that is true, then that is what I basically have to do. But yeah, other than this, I think that it is time for us to get going. It is time for us to start off a new game. And first things first, the difficulty level. Now, I think that I'm gonna go normal. Let's see what they say about this. So, easy, the right choice for players who just want to sit back and enjoy the story. Combat will not pose a challenge, that's boring. On normal, enemies will have... Ooh, I like that the background changed. Came a little bit darker. Enemies will have all the tools at their disposal to take V on. So V, does that mean that we actually are playing a specific character? We're not going to be able to rename our character, I think. Okay, fine. But primarily only enemies at a higher level will prove a challenge. Okay. On hard, ooh. Now there's fire in the city. Well, that's interesting. Combat will be a substantial challenge. The effective use of perks, cyberware, combat gadgets, and consumables will be essential to survival. And on... Oh, okay, so now it's just Doom, basically. Buckle up for a serious challenge. Careful character development and clever use of items, game mechanics, and the environment will be necessary to help V make it on the streets of Night City. Okay, well, we're not going to do very hard. That's really not something I want to do on the first playthrough of the game. I was going to go normal, as I said, but it also said, but primarily only enemies at a higher level will prove a challenge. That doesn't seem so fun. I mean, I tend to want to play on normal as a first playthrough, but I also do want to be challenged, even though I don't know that much about the game. So on hard, I also like this. I like this. Perks, the effective use of perks, cyberware, combat gadgets, and consumables. I mean, that's how I want the game to be. I don't want to be, like, not having to count on these. Just go with the, I would assume, gun. That seems kind of boring. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with hard. Hard. I didn't think that I was gonna do that, but... I am gonna go hard, because that feels more in line with what I want to do, and I'm good at video games, damn it, I should be able to handle that, so hard it is. And next step is actually life path. Okay, so here we are, now we're starting to set up our character a little bit. So what do we have? We have Nomad, roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. Life on the road wasn't easy, but growing up in a nomad clan has its perks. Honesty, integrity, and a love of freedom. Qualities that few in Night City possess and no amount of money can buy. And Street Kid. They say if you want to understand the streets, you gotta live them. Gangs, fixers, dolls, small-time pushers. What's dolls in this situation? I don't know. You were raised by them all. Down here, the law of the jungle dictates the weak serve the strong. The only law in Night City you have yet to break. And finally, Corpo. That seems interesting. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. Few are still with their souls intact. You've been there. You've bent rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. There's no such thing as a fair game, only winners and losers. Okay, so some events and dialogue options in the game will be different depending on your choice. And I guess that this is this time to start talking about RP. See, as I said, I don't know exactly how much RP we're gonna be given by the game, so I decided to set myself up for some RP, which will actually, you know, also affect how we deal with things. So I'm gonna have an idea here. So the idea that I have is a sort of street smart kind of person, and before I continue, we're gonna go with a woman, because I've basically gone over to always play as women if I can. I don't know exactly why, I kind of just like it a little bit more. So I'm kind of looking for a character that is street smart, that is to say, has an understanding of, you know, both technology and people, and is able to handle themselves pretty damn nice in most situations. But only when they're confident about themselves. Only when they're confident that whatever it is that you're supposed to do actually is gonna work. And that, you know, everyone is in on it, etc, etc. But as soon as that is not the case, she's gonna buckle under pressure like a match. Or matchstick is maybe like you, maybe the term here. That is sort of the aim that I'm going for with my character. Confident about things that they are good at, but as soon as things get a little bit heated and confidence drops, they are gonna be running for the hills as soon as possible. I have no idea how much I'm gonna be able to RP that, but that is sort of what I'm gonna go for. So, with regards to that, I think that Street Kid is what I want to go for. Maybe not the toughest gang member in the world, but yeah, I think that that is eminently reasonable for my character. And second step is body type. So appearance may sometimes affect behavior of other characters. Ooh, well, that's interesting. Appearance may affect behavior. Oh, like not body type, obviously, because I don't know if we're gonna be able to change more than this, but okay. Well, that's an interesting concept. Well, yeah, we're gonna go with the woman. And we're into this then. And you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna not... you're not gonna have to watch this. You're not gonna have to watch me set up my character. I'm gonna try and make a character that I enjoy and like, etc, etc. And we'll get back to it once I'm done with that. And here we have her. This is going to be our V. So I've gone for sort of a blue-greenish look. I'm quite happy that I found matching tattoos. I gave her some other style of piercings, some facial piercings as well. Changed the cyberware, as it's called, the things on her face, etc, etc. Nothing else really. I mean, everything is preset. There's no bars for sliding nose and mouth, etc, etc, etc. It's all presets, so that's fine with me. I don't care that much about that. But I think that I went for someone who in Night City would be almost a little bit laid back in a way. That is to say, she wouldn't be standing out too much. I mean, in our world, she would be standing out super much, but in Night City, I almost feel as if this is slightly held back. Considering the fact that you can create some wild characters if you want to. At some point, I might do a video on that, but yeah, you can create really crazy characters appearance-wise if you want to. And my character is not like that. My character is... a tough woman in certain situations. She has a mind of her own, etc, etc. So yeah, I kind of like this. I like this look. So on to attributes. And ooh, cool. Is this how cool you are? Determines your resilience, composure, effectiveness in operating from stuff. Okay. So it's not how badass and cool you are. It's how cool and composed you are. Fair enough, fair enough. So, body. Body determines your raw physical power. In addition to allowing you to force open doors, each level body, starts from level 3, will add health points, stamina points, damage with fists and gorilla arms, increased damage with melee weapons, decreased movement penalty while grabbing an enemy and wielding an HMG, and increased movement while grappling an enemy and enemy grapple duration. Now, before I continue, how am I gonna play this game? Well, whenever I start a new game, in a game like this, I tend to go like a lot of other people for the stealth archer archetype. And I think that this is gonna be no different, considering the fact that I am running on difficulty hard. It sort of feels as if making stealthy choices is gonna be my thing. So body, we're gonna leave that. Can I? Ooh, I can't even move. Can't move it lower than 3. 3 is apparently the minimum level. That's kind of odd. Why wouldn't you be able to go lower than 3? I want a really unintelligent person. No, I don't, but that's kind of strange. So yeah, melee things, not interesting. Intelligence determines your net running proficiency. Every level of intelligence will increase cyberdeck RAM capacity, increase quick hack damage, and quick hack duration. Okay, so net running is probably gonna be the minigame of this game then, I would assume, net running. So similar to shadow runners in Shadowrun, because they're called like deckers, aren't they? So cyberdeck, yeah. I wonder how much they've taken from that, like inspiration from that universe. That's interesting. Reflexes determine your maneuverability. In addition to increasing your overall movement speed, each level in reflexes will increase your passive evasion, increase crit chance, increase damage from mantis blades. That seems like a little bit of melee thing as well, doesn't it? Like evasion from enemy attacks in ranged. Would that be affected by that? I don't know. Technical ability represents your technical know-how. It allows you to unlock doors and use tech weapons. Each increase in level will increase your armor by 5%. Okay. And cool. Cool determines your resilience, composure, effectiveness in operation for stealth. Each level of cool will increase crit damage, increase all resistances, increase stealth damage, reduce the speed at which enemies detect you in stealth, and increase mono-wire damage. Mono-wire, no idea what that is. But okay, so yeah, obviously this is definitely us. So let's put 3 points into cool. Nothing in body. And I do enjoy being able to open doors, since we're not going to be able to bust doors open that much, since we're not going to increase our body. Let's put at least 2 points into technical ability. Tech weapons also sound interesting. As for intelligence, I mean, I want to be able to do that. But crit chance, I mean, down here we had crit damage. Coupling that with crit chance seems like a good idea. So let's get that up by 1. That is sort of where we are at. Ooh, and apparently 6 is max level as well. Okay. I wonder if that is gonna be the case for the rest of the game. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get more attribute points as we go along. Maybe we'll pick up like equipment, etc., etc. That will increase attributes, but not our like base stats. I don't know. We'll see. So moving on into the final is what? Summary. Okay, nothing more than that. Yep, this is us. Alias V and a street kid backstory with 3 body, 4 intelligence, 4 reflexes, 5 technical ability, and 6 cool. Nice. Right. I don't really think that there's that much else to say, but for us to get into the game and see Night City. I am excited about this. So freaking excited. Yep, it is time. Let's go.
Good lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed. Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Netrunners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
And with that, we are in. So that's a nice presentation of Night City, I guess.
A little anesthesia.
Okay, so what's going on here? Ooh, there we are. Ooh, I kind of look sickly, but I guess it's the light. Can I look around? Ooh, not that much. Okay, so set broken nose, you say. What have I been doing?
Do it, Chum.
You're the Chum. Also, ooh, I like that there's an ID at the top with a mouse pointer. That's interesting. Okay, so apparently we have a broken nose. Let's actually knock back this shot first. I think that's a very reasonable idea. Apparently I poured it into my nose. You're supposed to drink it, not pour it on the nose. Right, let's do this. It's gonna hurt. Ow! Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm fine.
I handled it.
Ooh, I like the
Local guy.
reflection there.
You think somebody local tried to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V. I got a
Oh,
problem.
it went away.
Serious
Oh.
this time.
So yeah, okay, so already my idea of a maybe not overconfident person has sort of shot to hell because he seems very confident. Well, we'll see. So yeah, you got trouble, you say.
Found yourself in a hole, sounds like. You need help?
Knew I could count on you. It's, Kirk. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. He don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserve the hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
We can actually look around. Ooh, I know. I like this. This is super. And ooh. Yeah, ooh. I almost forgot to mention that about my expectation about this game. A lot of body modifications. I'm hoping for more of this. Because this is just exactly what I wanted from this game. Okay, yeah. Are you ever gonna learn, Pepe?
You ever gonna get wise, Pepe? Please tell me your brother's doing alright.
Doing his thing, you know. So, can you help?
Yeah. I'll talk to Kirk for you.
I'll talk to Kirk, but then you're gonna owe me one.
And with that, we're in. And I also have tutorials on for now, so we're gonna have a few of those. So yeah, welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. First time in a night. Oh, I like the fact that it's all curved a little bit. That's kind of a cool effect. First time in Night City. Pay close attention to the tutorials to learn more about the basic mechanics of the game. I'm gonna need that, by the way. I may be good at video games, but it's kind of nice to at least learn a little bit before you stumble headfirst into everything. Or if you're already an experienced edge runner, feel free to disable hints. No, we're not going to do that. Go to the database at any time during the game to access tutorials as well as read up on the most important topics of Cyberpunk 2077. Beautiful.
You're saving my life, V.
Okay, so maybe I don't need exactly that level of tutorialism. Yeah, I know how to, you know, run around. Now, as I was mentioning about my new nice computer and graphics, etc., I'm gonna have to turn down the graphics a little bit, because I'm currently just standing here. It's at about 45 to 50 FPS. I would like to be capped at 60 just standing here, so allow me to take a little while just to tweak graphical settings a little bit so that I can get to a better position. I couldn't really figure out exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna put down graphics too much. I tweaked a little bit, so I'm up to at least more than 50 FPS. I'm gonna run on this. It's gonna be fine, I think. So yeah, okay. Well, I would assume that the green circles are people we can talk to, right? Or something else. I don't know. It's a very local pub, isn't this? I think it's a very local pub. Ooh, Burrito XXL from a machine. Can we actually use these? I think we can, you know. Well, I don't know if I have any money or anything, so let's just... I'm gonna just move on, but yeah, I like this already. I really like this. By the way, how is mouse sensitivity? I haven't been able to try that. Let's... I think that I need to actually set up that a little bit more. Where do I have that? Let's set it up to like 7. I think that's better. I think we're good for the rest of it though. Oh, yep, okay, so she just walked through me, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I like this quite a lot. Okay, so Kirk is apparently in this very bar. That's interesting. Ooh, we're a big guy with very shiny pants. Okay. Well, let's just talk to Kirk and see what he has to say about that.
Hey, Kirk. Want to talk?
V, been a while. Spin it. What you need?
Okay, fine. Let's sit down.
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
Oh, he followed.
Too shy to hand over the Eddies himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
Yeah, Big Yo. What's it? No, that's basically not what my character does. So, what does he owe you?
What's he owe you?
Afraid that's client confidentiality. Call it a lot and leave it at that.
A cred shark with business ethics. Sounds too good to be true.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas.
So, apparently this is just gonna be tutorializing how to, you know, talk to people. So, cut him a break.
Some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just needs some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddies, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge. You suggesting I let a flaky cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No. You let him off because it's me asking.
Huh. You know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
Ooh, do I want to owe him things? Let's go with the avoid trouble here.
You know what, Kirk? I sometimes get the impression you forget you aren't from around here. Pop into Haywood for the occasional visit, sure. But you live far away in Pacifica.
What are you getting at?
Getting at, you probably need to think before you start something with a local son.
I'm open to other options.
Am I gonna be forced into owing him? Take scream sheet. What the hell is a scream sheet? Is this a scream sheet? Yeah, what's this?
What's this?
Grab a look.
Okay, fine.
Preem ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Uh-huh. And 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
Ooh, you want me to steal a car, do you? Car of the month, a legend of Arondite. That's a weird spelling of that word.
Kinda in a rush here.
So yeah, if I do that, you'll say that the debt is paid then.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared?
Of course. I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even tossed in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
I kind of like his glasses. I also like the fact that his jacket is making noises when he moves. That's brilliant detail. Brilliant detail. So yeah, who is it that actually owns this ride?
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
Fair enough. Honestly, shit plan. Your man Rick?
And your man Rick?
Trust him like my own brother.
Well, fair enough that. Okay, so about the security, how do I get around
How
that?
am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
Ooh, he's got
This
something.
big lock works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Come on, Kirk. Even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then.
Yeah, you step back. Got greaser shirt? No, we're not gonna talk to Big Yo. We're not gonna bother him at all. So, yeah. I will agree on that.
Glad to hear it. Always said you were a bright bulb. Head to
I
Emma's
am.
in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you. You two will hit it off.
Let's see
Luck out
if
there.
we do.
We'll be in touch.
So the question is, like, how much am I able to do in this game? I can apparently just talk to people. Like, if I talk to you...
You want a new friend?
Okay, apparently we can't really talk. We can just go up to people and say,
Me cae que voy a rezar por ti, muñeca.
oh, that's cool. She's talking not English, but
Eres una pinche aspirante del montón, pura
it
mierda.
translates it in that's a nice idea as well. Like, can I get in here? I can't open that. Okay, so we're a little bit limited, I guess, but that's fine. I'm not gonna hold that against the game, to be honest. I can also jump. Ow. Right, let's head out into Night City. I want to see what this is about. There we go, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna leave the bar and head out into... I don't know if it's day or night. I guess we'll find out. Well, I don't know why I was expecting a load zone here, but there wasn't a load zone. Okay, now I know that. So a lot of people just talking about stuff everywhere. You don't seem too well off. Okay. So it is, well, it's day. Right? Or evening. Evening is the correct word. I see some stars up there. Yeah, we're in some back alley here. Can I... Yeah, we can run. Oh, sorry, I don't even know if I have money. I don't know what I have. Okay, so this is the car then, and this is Rick. Ooh, he's the guy from the Street Kid little mini movie.
Didn't know you were around.
Yeah, I am. Body and trunk. Well, hasn't changed a bit. Let's not even discuss the body and the trunk. You haven't changed a bit.
Sebastian Ibarra. Haven't changed a smidge.
No one calls me by my name anymore.
Oh, this is not Rick, by the way. This is Padre.
How are things, Padre?
The same. Haywood. Nothing ever changes here. I'd rather hear about you.
I am already loving this, by the way. This part of town is slightly less neon-y than I would expect it to be, but I'm sure that we're gonna find some places like that as well.
Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride.
Ooh, I don't know.
Marcus, let's go.
Can't I drive? Oh. Well, fine. Let's get in. Apparently, in the front seat, I think. Where do you want me? Oh, you open it up for me. Well, isn't that nice? Thank you. Such a gentleman. I half expected an auto-driving car, but no, you're the driver.
The Glen.
I get it now.
Drop me off at Embers.
Front door?
Take the ramp back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
You heard her, Marcus.
I mean, being being so far into the future, things sure do feel slightly the same, which is very, very reasonable, actually.
2 years gone by, not much has changed.
You know Haywood. It has strong roots, ever watered by the same blood. Now, tell me about you.
Sure.
I'll pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, I'd like
How to
to
feel.
turn out like you expected, huh?
Yeah, no it didn't, I'm gonna say. I don't exactly know... Are we talking about the broken nose now? Or something else?
As you can see, I'm back. If it had been better there.
Shit.
Oh. That's someone. They want to talk to us. With a gun.
Stop the car.
What's going on?
Already running into issues here?
You carry?
No. Give me a gun. Yeah, give me a gun, please. I want a gun. Don't go to my side. That's not good.
Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day
Ooh.
What do you want?
to settle our biz once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be? Well, Patty?
Nope, that is not me. That is... I'm RPing out of that.
Turn around now and slide your ass right back into your ride. And your mother, who lives on Pájaro, will wake up safe and sound in the morning. The Lord is ever watching, cabrón.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
You don't know
Marcus,
me.
please.
So yeah, that is a clear example of a situation that my character would not be engaging in the way that the game sort of offered me to.
Atlanta broke you.
Meaning?
You know what I mean.
That we can ask
Who
though.
is that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Yeah. He didn't really like me not, I don't know, sticking up for him. I don't know if he would take kindly to that either. But yeah, as I said, RPing is
Pull up
on.
here. Right here. I'll just strap down below.
Okay.
Before you go.
Ooh, card.
Your number?
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
Okay, so apparently we have some history. Gonna see if we're gonna get to... Oh, okay. If we're gonna get to find out exactly what that is. Okay, what do you want? Not much. You look very scrappy. Okay, job updated. The street kid. Yes, I am indeed a street kid. I wonder if... does the job change depending on which lifestyle you choose? That might be it, actually. Really good incentive to play with another character. Right. Ooh, by the way, ooh, that's an interesting thing. It goes a little bit dark around the edges. That's kind of cool. Okay. Ooh. Corpo thieves must die. You're not very engaging in your job, by the way. You're standing and looking at it. I think I do. I'm around the block, and yeah. This is exactly what I wanted to see, and I fully expect us to be able to travel, like, everywhere here. Which just makes me so happy. I'm so happy that this game is now out. Okay, I'm gonna treat this as a load zone, but most likely it's not gonna be a load zone here either. So let's just press that button and see what happens. Ooh, someone's calling me.
V? Status.
On location. About to find your man.
Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. I trust him like a brother.
Yeah, so you said.
Okay, I'm fully gonna expect there to not be absolutely any load zones by now. Okay, ooh. But I assume that that is automatic, so not something that someone put on. These are some interesting crap.
Something I can help you with.
Okay, so there's actually a optional to find Rick. Why is that optional? Wasn't like talking to him a thing that we were supposed to do? I'm gonna play it nice here. I'm gonna talk to Rick. Hello, Rick. You Rick? Gonna ask first.
Yep. You with Kirk?
Be street smart. That's
Camera's
me.
blind. You got 20 minutes.
Ooh, isn't you nice? Yeah, and he putting down the blocks here. So, the ray field. Will I be able to spot it?
I see the ride.
Is that it?
Your moment to shine, kiddo.
Oh, over there, obviously, in the VIP section. Yep, it is a fancy ride, I'll give it that. So let's
Piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
see if this actually
You're a woman
works.
of little faith.
I am. I very much am.
Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Ooh.
Looks like this will be a cool breeze.
This is very cool. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you're someone else.
Get the fuck out.
Who are you? Yeah,
The fuck
easy now.
out.
Easy.
As I said,
Nothing
RPing.
personal, compa. Just biz. Rayfield's mine.
What, man? Never heard of thieves' honor? Finders keepers. I was first.
Listen, only one or two ways to do this. Friendly or fucked up. Either way, the ending's the same. I'm taking the car.
What are you doing?
So what can I do here? Ooh, there's more people coming apparently. Oh, whoa, whoa. That was a nice little graphical glitch there. And the police is here, so does everyone know this?
You're under arrest.
Does everyone know what's going on? That's interesting. Yeah, got their hands up. This doesn't end, didn't end well. What can I do?
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stinks. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stinks.
Same shit.
So they must have followed him.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too.
Aw,
Come on, spit it out.
not familiar
Wait,
with yours.
Yours ain't to me.
Not gonna pig him just now.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right.
Okay, so yeah, what now?
Huh?
Chatter. What now?
Getting booked. Gonna do a stint. Get it?
Come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, I just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves? Ordinary street trash.
More people.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka.
Ooh, that is the owner then.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play it on an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't float.
I don't think that the police is gonna do that. Are they?
You heard him.
Fuck.
That's not good if that is the case. Oh, this is gonna hurt, right? Ow.
Motherfucker.
Oh. I'm not at sea, though.
Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Yeah. Stints wouldn't do that, I think. I mean, Sure, rich people are generally getting what they want, but at this point I would agree that even the... I don't know how corrupt the police are in this game. I guess we're gonna find out, but for now they seem a little bit chill, at least.
Stents wouldn't do us like that.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh. He's Haywood born, bred, and grown like us. Hates suits as much as you do. Did what he had to do. That's it.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Yeah, I would, so why did you come? Yeah, exactly. Well, unlikely would have worked anyway. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna go for that one.
Job was toxic from the start. Even Kabuki under-the-counter magic can't get around an alarm like that. Should have known I'd have the PD on my ass.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
See, I was about to ask, do we know each other? Because he seemed awfully friendly now, like, after after all of that happened. Wells, apparently I kind of know him.
Wait, Wells? Like, Mama Wells? Thought I recognized the name.
She's my blood, all right. Coyote's her dive. It's strange you and I never met before.
Indeed. So yeah, that is actually where... So Coyote, that was the name of the bar then.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big, and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El Cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Ooh. Yeah, we buddies all of a sudden?
Just like that. You put a barrel to my skull not so long ago.
You help my homies, you're okay in my book. No harm, no foul.
None at all.
Get me a gun, it'll
What
be
about
good.
good feelings?
But what?
About us. It's a kind of chemistry, you know?
Oh, you just want to get in my
Come on.
pants.
I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
You slime dog.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Right, so we're having fun. It appears.
NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
All
Check where Loco
right.
is, somewhere in this building.
That's a nice way of telling the story. Half a year later.
Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
So, I don't think that I need a tutorial for shooting, do I? No.
Well,
I think I'm actually gonna skip the tutorial for shooting. I kind of need to know about the other stuff, like the tech stuff and perks, etc., etc. That's more interesting. Just shooting, no, I'm okay with that.
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
So yeah, who's Fixer? Is that a person or like a name or just a job description?
Tips and tricks for the job.
Yeah, exactly. Wakaku.
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so where are we now and what are we doing? I'm just gonna follow him.
Elevator. This way.
Right, so now we're into the game proper. Yeah, that was a kind of nice way of telling the story. Him and me hooking up, building a life, introducing me to his mother, me finally in the very end there getting my own apartment. That's kind of cool. Okay, so am I doing this? I would assume that we are going up. There we go. Okay, T-Bug. So who's T-Bug?
Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Yeah, I kind of like her. Yeah, calm the hell down, man.
Calm the hell down, both of you. Almost there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
Okay, I kind of like T-Bug. T-Bug seems cool. Yeah, now we have a whole lot of other HUD stuff that I don't have. I could have something on X, but I don't have something on X right now.
Looking for 1237.
Now is this?
Should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed, it's not too late.
Is that you?
I hate this life or death shit.
Yeah, wait inside. Go away.
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Let's see if I can. Time to hack a little bit. So, quick hacking. Interaction. Begin quick hacking, look at the device and scan it by holding tab. Oh, get away. Oh, is this... Where am I going? Okay. Door. There we go. Okay. No. So how? Here we go. No. How do I do? Where's the device then? Yeah, that's the device. Okay, you're just in the way. Come on. Open remote activation to ready. Okay, so how do I do it? How do I do it? Okay, execute. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, see, these are the things that I need to learn. Not firing stuff. But yeah, is this the part from the trailer, I think. Yeah, bounce back MK. Oh, he's just walking forward. I'm just chilling out in the back here. This seems to be something we can pick up as well. There's a lot of stuff here that we can just pick up, I think. Hey, yeah, chill out. Why did I pick up an ashtray? Why was it that a thing? Not all of these nice boosts, etc., etc. Why am I not picking up that? Should we be concerned about this big line here, or bundle of cables? Okay. Ooh.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
So the bounce back is apparently something that I have on X now, I would assume. Do I have an inventory? Yes, I do. Let's check that. Bounce back. Instantly restores 5%, 50% health, and then 3% health over for every second for 30 seconds. Okay, so on X right now is our heal. Yeah, screw the pendejos. Yeah, this is from the trailer. This I have seen. So that's stealthy. Yeah, sneak up. I'm gonna sneak up. I'm good at sneaking. So how do I do this then? So now I can grab. And I can kill a non-lethal takedown. Let's start with non-lethal. Unnecessary to start killing unnecessarily. Cyberware usage and its side effects. That seems a good thing to have. Common item components. Are we getting into some crafting, etc., etc.? Ooh, kind of like that effect. It's nice. Like going through. Ooh, look at that. Right. Kinda. Right now, I have to hold left control to crouch. I think that I would like to not have to do that. We'll see if I can fix that. Ooh. Can I? How do I do that then? R in the freezer. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, so we have to think about that sort of thing as well. Oh well. Yeah, we're here. So how can we hide then? Is this gonna be enough? Just hide here. Apparently. Wait. Or are we going? No, no. You seem to want to take this one. Can I just do this? Oh, I killed him. Oops. Didn't mean to kill him. But fine, I did. Well, we killed one and we stealthed one. Yeah, we're gonna go. I just need to learn the buttons here. So F to take. Ooh. Removing a little bit. Okay, yeah, real careful, real careful. Take that.
Hey, motherfucker! You're a bitch!
Ooh. Do they see us now? Have they spotted us? Yeah, enemies have been alerted apparently. Take him! Shoot him in the face! Ah, and then he got him away. Shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head. There we go. He's dead. Okay. How's my guy doing?
No way. Not neither.
Okay. Ow. That's less good. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, yeah. Come on. Got you. Got you. There we go. You're dead. Okay.
Who's ready to party?
I picked up some grenades. Now, how would I use those? Oh, let's. I don't have to stop right now, I think. Ow, maybe shouldn't have gone out there, by the way. Yeah, yeah. Let's be a little bit careful. I think you got him right. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful with. Oh. How do I do that then? Okay, so what are you doing then? If I press middle button, what happens? Yeah, there we go. Screw you. So yeah, we do have a health bar, so that's sort of one thing that I anticipated that we were gonna have. So I'm gonna aim at the head as much as possible. Doesn't seem to be doing that much.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was fine. Go on to the terrace. We could apparently have done at some point.
Where the hell's our target?
Would that have been here then? Ugh. Let's just pick up as much stuff as we can. I have 4 heals right now, so that's fair. That's okay. It's gonna take a little while before I learn like what you can and cannot pick up as well. There's some stuff like all over the place, but what can and can you not pick up, and what does it look like? Rifle ammo. I don't have rifle right now. Same thing goes for that. Like, what kind of weapons do we have? I would like a little bit of a more powerful weapon, I think. Okay, so you're here. Bounce back. 3 of them. Yeah, you could have gone out somehow. I don't know exactly. Yeah, this is very much from the tutorial. Not tutorial, the from the trailer. This is very much from the trailer, yes. Frayed Scav combat shirt. That might be something that I can use. Some euro dollars, that is to say money in this case. And straw woven trilby. Ooh, if we want to have a hat on. More bounce back, more euro dollars, etc, etc, etc. Okay, let's get in here then. Yeah, that's that. Check the body. And I think this is where the censoring is, because I think that she's naked otherwise.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay, got another body here as well.
Crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Seem alive though.
If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
Heard people who live through shit like this get panic attacks, without ever knowing why. You'll be sipping a glass of ice-cold water, suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Yep, let's do that. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Okay, so biomon, that is a bio monitor.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Okay, yeah, is that safe?
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Right, let's do it.
Moving now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Well, that's a future I can live with.
Let's get her off that ice.
Yeah. You need to... Yeah, you need to cover me if we're gonna do that.
Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, V. Do your thing.
Yes, indeed. So start by picking her up. This is where the less strength is gonna come in play, I guess.
V, need to know what's going on.
So air hypo. I do have air hypos. I have some. You don't have to get it from him. Seems a bit stabilized.
Oh shit, it worked.
That's good.
Get her outside.
Yep. Time to get her out. And wait for the medics. I don't exactly know why we did this, by the way. Have we been told that? I don't know. Okay, there we go. There they are. Trauma team. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Not supposed to stand where the signs are. Fair enough. There we go. Oh, that was a big one. I like that the trauma team has weapons. That's interesting. That's the future for you. How do I do that? Yeah. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. Just a little bit too far back. That's fine then.
5 steps back. Now.
Yeah, chill out. I'm helping her. Don't worry. trying to be the good person here.
133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulus being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Okay, so that's that then. We helped that person. Why?
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Maybe,
Shit show's over.
maybe someone said who she was.
Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, Chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all
Sure
yours.
thing.
I'm beat as it is.
Oh,
So I thought that we had a thing going, but apparently not.
Tell her the job's done.
Who's Misty? I don't like Misty. Okay, so what are we? We're supposed to call Wakaka. Okay, so we have Wakaka, Okada, Jackie Wells, Sebastian, Padre Ibarra, and T-Bug. Let's call you.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Yeah, exactly. Relatively speaking.
Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now.
You are not that far off.
Surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown.
Ooh, street cred.
Tonight, we better put it in fifth.
Leave it to me, Chica. I'm driving.
Well, that's all fair enough. But with the trailer, the trailer mission done, this is gonna be the end of the first episode. And so far, I like it. I like it a lot. The storytelling is exactly as good as I imagined it to be. They really put a lot of effort into everything. I'm still a little bit anxious about getting into the game proper, that is to say, when everything is very much free. Currently we are railroading a little bit, which is fine. It's fine. In some cases it's fine, but I expect this to just be the intro sequence to the game, so I'm a-okay with that. It's finally here and I'm really happy about this. So more of this is gonna come in the next episode. For now though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.